Hello and welcome to Pridnestrovie!
Поздно утром только соник спят, свернувшись волчок. Мы встаем, лишь солнце тронет нас своим косым лучом. Рассчитайся по порядку, снова солнце улыбнись. Рассчитайся по порядку, на зарядку становись. На зарядку становись.
Every time when I meet new people and I say where I am from, I always hear almost the same. Sorry, where is it? What is it? Can you say that again, please? And when I start to tell them the story about our place, I get hundreds and hundreds of questions. There were even people who started to Google about our place right in the front of me just to make sure that I was telling them a real story about real place. But it is a real story. It is a real place. And we are real people. And everything what you're going to see in this video will seem a little bit strange, but just because it's an unusual country.
The country is fully called Pridnestrovian Moldavian Republic or Pridnestrovia, but also known by outsiders as Transnistria. Pridnestrovia is the territory which located between the right sides of Moldova and southwest of Ukraine. Although the country is not officially recognized, there are actually land borders with police and passport control. And you have to be ready. Doesn't matter where you're coming from Odessa or from Chisinau, you will pass the border. And I noticed that many people, they love saying Pridnestrovie or Transnistria, the country that doesn't exist. I don't like this word. We exist. Yeah, maybe we are not recognized as a member state of United Nations, but we do exist. I want to tell you a few words about the currency because this is an important part to know about before to come to Transnistria. There is Transnistrian ruble, a currency that can be used only within the country of Transnistria and can only be exchanged within the country of Pridnestrovia. The tricky thing is that as Transnistria is not a part of the international banking system, you won't be able to use the ATMs to withdraw Transnistrian ruble. You can do it in special places, but it always problematically. I would recommend you to bring cash. Pridnestrovia is an unrecognized country with its own president, politicians, with its own currency, own police force, army, and even passports.
I would also recommend you to come here in autumn time. The best time I think September and October, because in November it's going to be much colder than now. And also spring is very nice time here. But in autumn you can see how we are making a wine. So up to you. By the way, everything is very cheap here. If you're going to compare it with Europe or America, here everything is very cheap. Look what you can find on the streets of Tiraspol. Let's discover this Soviet bookshop. Oh, la, la, la. Oh, I want to show you this, guys. Just want to say that I noticed something that always in bookshop you want to talk very sad.
I heard that many people are afraid to travel to Transnistria and I think it's dangerous, but it's absolutely not. You will be warmly welcomed by the locals here and enjoy wandering around the streets of villages or towns. Maybe the only one thing you should be careful of is taking photos of military and military checkpoints because it's strictly forbidden here. Yes, I understand. It's an unusual place, unrecognized country, but it's a beautiful place, which make you to travel in the times with wonderful people that have a different way of life.
Here in this small little, I even don't know how to call them, boxes. In summertime you can buy ice cream and very, very nice kvass. This is the main office of sheriff. So as I told you already before that in Tiraspol and in Transnistria in general you will see a lot of strange and specific things. And look at this. Oh, this is the wall of honor. Yes, I think it's called the wall of honor. So this is the wall of people who made something important and something good for the city or for Transnistria in general, and you can see them. How do they look, what they are doing. For example, this guy with the glasses, he was the director of my university. I don't know what actually he done, but he's here, so that means something. A lot of interesting faces. This is the house of Soviets. In Russian it's called Dom Sovetov. And I think, oh, hi. It's a function government building. It still works. I have a little question to you. How do you think whose statue is located in the front of this building? Typical style of Stalinist empire. You will see a lot of such buildings here. This is the main street, as I told you before, 25th of October, and we finally came to the end of the street. There is the university from both of sides, and here is the theater. Yes, we also have a theater in Transnistria. As you can see also, to Odessa is only 100 kilometers from this place. So this is the main university in Tiraspol, which is called in the name of Ukrainian poet and writer Taras Shevchenko. This is his monument. Now, so Transnistria is not only specific, strange and Soviet country, but it's also a magic country. Don't ask me why he's here, because no one can give you the answer. He even looks like our president a little bit. Oh, by the way, actually in Transnistria there are 3 official languages. Russian, of course, the language that we speak here, but also Ukrainian and Moldavian. This little shop is near to the university, and we always bought these guys here. По 2. 2 такие будут. Ну ладно, по 3. Oh! Before it was used like post to send some letters to someone. Not bad. As you can see, the Savor monument is here. We are right in Savor Square. It's center of Tiraspol, and Savor, by the way, was the founder of Tiraspol, and now we are going to the park which was built recently with it is called Ekaterinsky Park in the name of Ekaterina II the Great, and she's right there in the front of Suvorov. She likes to be surrounded by men. As you can see, we are coming close to the memorial, which is located along 25 October Street, right in the front of Dniester River. It's also the center, 2 minutes away from Suvorov Square and Suvorov Monument. And this memorial is called Memorial of Glory, which was built to commemorate the veterans and the ones who died in the Second World War, the Soviet-Afghan War, and the Transnistria War. I am sure that many of you have recently heard about Sheriff football team, which is actually from Transnistria. And now we are on the territory in a legendary place near to the stadium where Sheriff Inter game has already happened. And very soon there will be a game that everyone is looking forward to so impassionately here, Sheriff Real Madrid. And we are more excited than ever. According to the previous game Real Sheriff, maybe we even have a chance. So let's see what is gonna happen.